So these footlocks we're gonna go over today are gonna be catch wrestling versions. So they're just a little meaner, a little different than jiu-jitsu. Right, so like I'm thinking like I'm gonna do that toward Hondo, right? Right, like that, right? So I'm thinking like I'm gonna go like this. Right, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go here. Pass, wrap, slap. I drag, and I pull, and I catch him like this. You feel that push-pull, Siraj? Stand up. Okay? Look, this leg comes over. I post my hand, I scoot in. From here, watch. His hand chokes up, I move his Achilles out of the way. My knee comes down to the mat, and I keep him straight.
One arm like that?
Just one. That's all you need to do. Look, see how I grab my stomach back here? Just grab my stomach. And look, I turn the sharp part of the sword into it. See that? Feel the difference here? I go there. Now look, my knee comes down, I should look behind me. If I'm like this, it's not going to work.
This is straight for right?
This is a straight pull out. It's completely legal in Canada. Right? If I want, I can sort of belly down on it and really, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's going to be, the way that I'm doing it creates a high level of pain. Most guys will tap like this. If I hit this full power, you're going to go, ah! And you're like, fuck, I just tapped your straight foot lock. But it's so surprising the amount of pain that you shoot down somebody's leg when you move that Achilles out of the way. Right? You know, they'll tap. You'll get a tap, I'm telling you, with this. My butt scoots up. Right now I'm on my left cheek. You see, sit so I'm flat. See how that heel just popped out? Right, you see that? What I like to do is I take this hand and I bring it over the top. So I can't lose it. I lock this up like a rear naked choke. So no matter how sweaty he is, it's not like a heel hook where I'm going to slip off. Right? Now I can get a heel hook here too, right? It's back on the toes. I take the whole leg up and over. But he can roll. He can roll to try to fight out, right? When I come here, go ahead and roll. See what I'm saying? I'm ripping it out no matter what. Now this one, what's going to happen here is he's going to try to kick his leg straight. Right, so as I go for this and he starts to kick his leg straight, look, I post my hand and I adjust up this way. Now look, my head comes up above his head. See how my head is in line with his head? Right, I'm going to extend my arms, I'm going to extend my legs here. That really puts a vice right here. Now it's very easy to break this. The more angle I can get, the tighter that's going to make it on his hamstring. So down here, very hard to do. There's no room to break it. When you get up here, you have room to break it. Good. See that though? Look, the fulcrum, get in tighter, get in tighter. So you can kick this leg over here. You have the fulcrum is too low. You got to have, this part is the part you're trying to break.
Okay.
So
my hips need to be lower?
Your hips need to be underneath it. There you go. Good. Now put it in your, wrap your arm around it.
My left or my right?
Your right arm. Like this. There you go. Now pop your hips. Bro, look, watch me. Peter's actually got flexible hamstrings, right? So you really need this angle. You see this angle that I have here? See how my head is above his head? Because of his hamstrings. This part, this muscle, to make it tight on the knee, I really need to be here. If I'm here, I'm not going to finish this knee ball on him. Right? I need to be here. Now, I can start to look to break this. Now, as I'm going to go little finger to little toe here. I'm going to open, I'm going to hit him right in the calf with my arm. As I hit him with my arm in the calf, with my legs unlocked, and I fold in. Now from here, most people take the toes and they bring the toes to the butt, like this. But what I like to do is like to bind the toes back and then pop there. And it moves the pressure from his here to his knee. Right, so I'm pulling this back like I'm putting a boot on. See that?
Yeah.
I'm locking it into my hip. I'm binding it, and look, I'm pushing with my hip, and then I'm twisting. Right, so you will, if you're fighting, eventually end up in this position. Whether you want to be there or they want to be there. This is 50-50, right? Sit up. Sit up. This is 50-50 right here. 50-50 position is what we call this, because it's even. It's even. Just like in striking, the first thing I want to do is I want to cut an angle. Now I'm attacking his legs. Right, look, I grab here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to protect my fucking foot. Right? You see that? Now look, this leg is now on a platter for me, right? Protect your foot, Suraj. Right? You cross the leg down, I'm going to go here. Right? So you got to get it all the way behind your knee. Yep. So now he comes in here. Right? Now what do I have to do, Peter? I got to start to untie this mess.
Fight the feet there.
Right? Now you're still playing the game here. Right? There's just some common sense stuff we got to learn here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl your in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are 8 basic footlocks that we need to know. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you're in San Diego, I'd love it if you checked out the gym.